President Donald Trump has nominated Judge Neil Gorsuch of Denver to the Supreme Court, picking him to fill the seat of the late Justice Antonin Scalia.
The qualifications of Judge Gorsuch are beyond dispute. He is the man of our country and a man who our country really needs.
The move is expected to set into motion a bitter partisan showdown in the Senate. Democrats, angry with Republicans for refusing to give President Obama's Supreme Court nominee Merrick Garland a hearing, have threatened to filibuster any nominee they consider outside the mainstream.
If you breathe air, drink water, eat food, take medicine, or in any other way interact with the courts, this is a very bad decision, well outside the mainstream of American legal thought.
So what options does each party have? Any Supreme Court pick must be confirmed by the Senate, a process that currently requires a 60-vote supermajority. And since Republicans only control 52 seats, Democrats could try to mobilize and block Trump's pick with a filibuster. But there's a wrinkle in the rules. If Democrats filibuster, Republicans could use what's known as the nuclear option to change the chamber's rules so that Supreme Court nominees can be confirmed with a simple majority of 51. The nuclear option was actually first used by Democrats in 2013, largely along party lines, to approve most of President Obama's executive and judicial nominees. But they kept the 60-vote threshold in place for Supreme Court judges. Now, Senate Minority Leader Chuck Schumer, a Democrat, admits the decision could come back to haunt his party.
I argued against it at the time. I said both for Supreme Court and in cabinet should be 60, because on such important positions there should be some degree of bipartisanship. I won on Supreme Court, lost on cabinet, but it's what we have to live with now.
With a messy confirmation fight on the horizon, President Trump says he's in favor of the rules change.
Would you want Mitch McConnell to use the nuclear option?
Yes, I would.
You would?
I would.
Had you talked to him about it?
We have obstructionists.
So far, Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell has stayed mum about using the controversial move that could fan partisan flames in Washington. Changing the Senate rules flies in the face of long-standing precedent, and it could strip the Republican Party of leverage down the road, as it has for the Democrats.
As this process now moves to the Senate, I look forward to speaking with members from both sides of the aisle, to answering their questions and to hearing their concerns. I consider the United States Senate the greatest deliberative body in the world.